What's that? Do I believe in ghosts?
Yeah, forget about science.
Forget about...
Just you.
Oh, harsh.
Ghost did it.
There's a lot of phenomena in Ireland.
There is.
A lot of legend and lore. But do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts? Have I ever? Absolutely. At the start, I started doing this, I was a firm believer. Everything was a ghost. Now, I'm not a skeptic. It'd be stupid to come in to do this job, paranormal research, just to say there's no ghosts. There's no point in going out to disprove something. You're not researching it in that case. You're just trying to run your agenda. As a scientist, in a very broad term when it comes to paranormal phenomena, I look at both sides of the argument and I try to make up my own theories on it. Are there ghosts? To get back to your question in a bit of a roundabout way, possibly. Are there not? Possibly. I can't prove or disprove. I wouldn't be able to argue for either side. However, I may be able to argue for what could be causing the phenomena in your house. And from that, I might be able to put your mind at ease. I'll give you another case study. In 2007, I believe it was, I was in a brand new house. It was built in 2005. A very nice couple had moved in. Ever since they'd moved in, they'd been plagued by spirit activity. TVs turning on and off, toasters turning on and off, phone ringing. They were getting horrible headaches when they went to bed. Feelings of being watched. It was terrible for them. They called us in. After 2 years, they said, enough is enough. We're going to call someone, we're going to get some help. So we meet the owner, a lad named Dave. And he only met us at the house with the keys to let us in. Because him and his wife had moved out. They were living with their parents. They were terrified to be in the house. Who wouldn't be? You're having all this stuff happening every day. We got into the house, and within, I'd say, an hour of investigating it, I had a horrible headache. I had feelings I was being watched. The TV had turned on twice. So I'm like, okay, something's going on here. So we shut down all power to the house. Because if the TV can turn on without power, I'm leaving. But I'll have evidence, and I'll have my $1 million. But we shut down all power. Instantly, I felt better. I didn't feel anything was watching me. I didn't have a headache. It was great. So we power back up the house. We go around with our electromagnetic field detectors, and we find that going up the stairs, there was a room here and a room here. There was negatively charged on this side, positively charged on this side. There was an arcing effect of electromagnetic fields going through this house. Brand new construction house, 2 years old. We climbed up into the attic, and we found something that we couldn't believe. The RSJs, or rigid support joists, these are big metal I-beams that hold up your house. 2 supports, one either side of the stairs. We found that one had a wire attaching off it that was positive, and the other side had one that was negative. I had no idea how drunk the electrician was when he made this house, or how nobody was dead, but that's what it was causing. We got an electrician in, because like hell we were removing it ourselves. Because back home, it's 220 volts. It's not like 115 that it is over here. It hurts. I know. So we got the electrician in, he moved it, and suddenly the ghosts disappeared. They were able to move back into their house, and to this day they're still living there. We still get a Christmas card for them. So that's another point of we help people. And that's why I like it. Yes, dear?
Kind of a two-part question. Why are ghosts in the popular media usually Victorian, and why do they only happen in Victorian houses? Where are the ghosts from, 200 BC?
Mm-hmm.
This is an example of a modern house, but generally you don't hear of them. I realize the dust and the anomalies of an old house can help cause it, but there's got to be a lot of places.
Oh, absolutely. Why you don't hear of them in modern houses is one very good answer to that. I don't want to tell you there's a ghost in my house. You'll think I'm insane. people don't talk about it as much as they should. If you think you have a ghost, let people know. Let us know, at least. We'll be able to come and help you. The reason Victorian houses, you'll notice a lot of them are tourist spots. And saying, oh, we have a ghost, come down. Stay at the Colonial House in Cape Cod, or stay on the USS Salem, something like that. We have ghosts, you can look for them. We'll take your money. That's fine. That's at the Colonial Inn House, was a lot of fun. We did that, 4 weeks ago, 5? Like that. Good times. So it can be a money spinner for them. And that's great if it helps them. And if it helps us going down as paranormal research, even better. But that's why you'll hear of more Victorian ghosts. As to why we don't hear from ones that are from 200 BC, I can't really tell you. I've never seen a caveman ghost, nor heard of one, ever. And that may be something I should really look into. Good question. Sir?
About how many cases do you get per year, and out of those, how many can you not explain?
That'd be confidential. Only joking. In the height of... the PRIB was incepted in September 2008. Okay, so our data from 2008 and 2009 it'd be very low number of cases. Now the data in up to 2010 is we've had a lot more cases as more and more people find out about us. Okay, I'll give you an idea based on the Ireland numbers, just because I've got a longer track record with them. On average, we did 35 to 40 cases a year, and that didn't obviously include when we were asked to large locations like jails, castles, anything like that. This was just purely residential investigations. 35 to 40 a year. It obviously dips and spikes. Of course, during October, everywhere is haunted. And we actually get most of our cases in there, not because, as some say, the fabric between one reality and the other is small or whatever. It's just because people are now thinking about ghost stories. And now they're thinking about, oh, that's happened in my house. That's strange. So to answer your question, we'll probably go up to that level and beyond. As it is now, our caseload is within 30 for this year alone. And we're only in the first half.